Welcome inside Blue Devil Gymnasium. Final game of the 2025 Quincy Shootout as the Chaminade Red Devils take on the Brewster Academy Bobcats. Alongside Damon Emmerich and Brian Shoemaker, I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. We've had a lot of fun. This one should be a good matchup as well. We'll talk about it on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Don't let injuries put you on the sideline. Quincy Medical Group's free sports injury clinic is your path to swift recovery. Our expert orthopedics and sports medicine team specializes in treating sports-related injuries with free evaluations from 7 to 9 a.m. every Monday through Friday. We also offer free sports concussion screenings weekdays in Quincy. No appointments are necessary. Get your game back on with QMG's free sports injury clinic. Visit quincy.medgroup.com/sports injury.
Before I started at DOT, it was like a real low point in my life. I just lost my house, and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple of months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Chaminade and Brewster Academy matching up here. Some big names for both squads in this contest. Preston Fowler, the 6'7 junior for Brewster, is committed to James Madison. Sebastian Wilkins, who had a huge game yesterday, including the game-winning shot over Link Academy, has offers from Alabama, Iowa, Florida State, Boston College, and Rutgers, amongst others. And Darian Payday Moore, the 6'4 junior, is committed to Seton Hall. On Chaminade's side, they've got Jihadi and Jamison White. They are brothers, not twins, we confirmed. A 6'7 junior in Jihadi. He has offers from SLU, Lindenwood, and SEMO. And Jamison's the 6'5 junior with offers from Iowa, SLU, Lindenwood, and SEMO as well. Also Ben Winker, the 6'10 senior, who is a Cal State Fullerton commit for the Red Devils. Should be a fun matchup here. The final of this 2025 Quincy Shootout, where we've brought you 16 games to date, getting ready for game number 17. And we are looking forward to bringing it your way. Hey, if you would and you haven't, hit that subscribe button on the Central Illinois Sports YouTube channel. It doesn't cost you a dime and helps you to know when the next time we have live events for you throughout the sports world here on Central Illinois Sports. Also want to make a point when we say things like thanks to the guys in the truck. We're kind of a low budget operation, to be quite honest. There's no truck. I mean, we have a truck, but it's like a pickup truck. It's not like one of those fancy semis with guys sitting in the back working that. We basically run the production with anywhere between 3 and 5 people.
We're what they like to call a skeleton crew.
Yeah, we're not CBS, we're CIS.
Although outside of Brian, well, you can't see the bones on many.
Yeah, very, very true. But hopefully you've enjoyed all the contests as much as we've enjoyed bringing them to you throughout the last 2 days. And why stop now, as some good action coming up between Chaminade and Brewster Academy. We'll get set with the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups next on Central Illinois Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
I'm Chris Nichols, Managing Broker and Owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
No. About sick of winter, are you? That's the bad news. I don't think the winter's going to end anytime soon. The good news is we have a winter sale, so anything you might be looking for winter is on sale right now at your local Farm Home Supply, including 30% off all Burn outerwear and Noble Outfitters outerwear. And the bird's always hungry. You got a 40-pound bag of black oil sunflower seed for $16.99, or buy more, save more with our suet cakes, 5 for under $5. Keep your handsies and toesies warm. We got 25% off all of our casual shoes or Kinko winter gloves.
Find all these deals and more right now at farmandhomesupply.com.
Time to take a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting team, the Chaminade College Prep Red Devils. Frank Bennett II is their head coach. And their lineup this evening looks like this. At a guard, he's a 5'10 junior. That's Colin Perry. At a second guard, the 6'2 junior, Johnny Jordan. And a third guard is the 6-foot freshman, Elijah Panawaz. At a forward, he's the 6'8 junior, Jamison White. At the other forward, the 6'8 junior, Jahadi White Jr. Jahadi and Jamison White, along with Panawaz, Jordan, and Perry for the Chaminade Red Devils, who will be in their black uniforms here today with the white numbers. And looks like some speckle accents on the uniforms as well. For the home squad, the Brewster Academy Bobcats, 18-2 on the season for Brewster. They had a come-from-behind victory over Link Academy yesterday, 49-47, and looked pretty good doing so. They'll start at a guard. He's a 6'3 junior. That's Darian Payday Moore. At a second guard, the 6'2 senior, Abuka Akori. And at the third guard, we'll see the 6'7 junior, Sebastian Wilkins, who had a huge game yesterday. At a forward, he is a 6'3 senior, Killian Torre. And at the other forward, the 6'8 senior, Preston Fowler. Fowler, Torre, Wilkins, Okori, and Moore for the Bobcats of Brewster Academy. And Brewster can really play the game, especially on the defensive end. They gave Link Academy all kinds of troubles yesterday, Damon.
Yeah, Brewster really came out in that second half. They went into the half down 14. And Charlie, you and I weren't sure how that game was going to turn out, as they just did not look to be in sync in that first half. Well, they really turned it on in the second half, and the man that did it for him was Sebastian Wilkins, and it was only fitting that he hit the game-winning three with 1.9 seconds to play. And Brewster's got the last game of the night here. Still a good amount of folks that have stuck around to watch this one. Lower bowl still almost full. Decent amount of people in the upper level, and they should be in line for a great game here to finish out the 7th annual Quincy Shootout.
Brewster, a top 10 team of the nation. Chaminade, not afraid to play anybody, anywhere, at any time. One of the best programs in the St. Louis region for years and years, and this year no different. Frank Bennett and his coaching staff do a great job as the tip is up and controlled by the Red Devils. And we're underway here in the final game of the 2025 Quincy Shootout. Down low with the basketball is Jahadi White Jr. He'll hand it off on the right side to Panawaz. Now Jamison White comes out to get it. He'll put up a three from the right wing, no good. Johnny White Jr. with a rebound. He'll drive in, up and under. Can't get it to roll through. A battle for the board, and this time it's won by Abuka Akori. He'll get the ball to Toure into the front court for the Bobcats, who turn away the bigger squad across the board in Chaminade on their first drive of the contest. Right side with it is Akori, has picked it up on the wing to Wilkins. Wilkins right near where he made that game-winning shot yesterday. Here's Fowler back to Wilkins with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Akori trying to create. Dribble drive in, passes it off, shot blocked as Toure's shot could not go through. Rebound down to Jahadi White Jr. Both teams playing the defensive end hard on the first possession for their opponent. Here's a pass to the wing, three-point shot. Panawaz on the way, he'll knock it down. And Chaminade with the early 3-0 lead.
Charlie Panawaz, one of those guards who really, comparatively to the rest of the Chaminade lineup, doesn't look very threatening, but he locked down a lot of shots last night. He's a strong guard. Expect him to be part of this mix here tonight.
Toure with the basketball in the corner. Good luck for Abuka Akori, and he'll answer with a three of his own. Ties the game up at 3 points apiece. 6:20 to play in the opening period. Johnny White Jr. left side gets it to Johnny Jordan. Kicks it back out on the wing to Elijah Panawaz. He's just a freshman for this Chaminade squad. Now Perry gets caught in a pickle, works his way out of it, and can restart the dribble as he had it knocked away to Jamison White, and he'll be fouled on his way to the basket. No, a jump ball called here, and it'll go to Brewster. So a turnover on Chaminade, their first of the evening.
And the basketball just rolls away.
Floor must be a little bit, leans to the left. Yeah, it's
just wearing one shoe.
Yeah, only have one shoe on. Bobcats looking for their first lead of the contest. Pass comes into Wilkins, just inside the arc. He'll look top of the key to Fowler. Around the horn it comes to Akori. Three from the opposite side, same result. Lead changed the first of the contest with 5:35 to play in the first. It's Brewster on top. Right side, Jamison White gets it to Jahadi White Jr. He's picked up the dribble, hands it to Jamison White. Gets it down to Jahadi White Jr. Puts it up and can't get it to go. Rebound tipped up, can't get it. Got it back, this time he's fouled. And Jahadi White Jr. will head to the free throw line.
Foul is going to go against number 1, Darian Moore for Brewster. It'll be his first, team first of the contest, as Jahadi White Jr. will make his way up to the charity stripe for the first time here this evening.
That was a really tough pass there from Jamison White to feed that pass into Jahadi. Couldn't get the layup to go. Got the offensive rebound a couple times. And at the line for two.
First one's up and good with 5:18 left to go here in the first. Jahadi White Jr. is big, strong, mobile, everything you would want in a big man at the collegiate level. Still looking to see where he will continue his playing days. Second one up and good, and the rebound comes down into Fowler.
Splits a pair at the free throw line to make it 6-4 the score. As Fowler gets it to Toure into the front court. Wilkins out top. If you're Chaminade, you don't want to let him get going. Now to Fowler, little jab step, looking for Toure off the screen. Pass is tipped. Toure kept it alive, but it's into the hands of Jamison White. Turnover on the Bobcats is their first. Jamison White on the dribble drive into the front court. He'll put it up high glass, no good. Battle for it. Jahadi White Jr. gets the offensive board. He's trying to go back up and has it stripped, stolen away. Into the front court, Akori on the run out. He'll put it in with a two-hand slam. Abuka Akori has 8 in the early going. Of his team's 8, that's all of them, 100% of the points. And now nearly a steal here by Wilkins. It'll be ball out of bounds to Chaminade. And for the first time in the contest, we'll see Clyde Walters, the 6'7" sophomore, into the contest for Brewster Academy.
Still a nice crowd here hanging out after what was an absolutely packed house, Charlie. Getting to check out two really good teams a little bit late into the evening here in the Gem City.
Out front with the basketball is Panawaz. He'll try the drive inside, gets up with the left hand and in for two. Panawaz has a 3 and now a 2 to his name. Give him 5 in the contest. And just over halfway into this first quarter. It's an 8-6 contest. Brewster the lead and the basketball now for the Bobcats. Toure works off of the screen from Wilkins. Shot is blocked. Rebound pulled down by Panavas. He'll work into the front court. Long pass in the corner. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound, a foul going to be called against Brewster.
Foul is going to go against number 4. That's going to be Clyde Walters. It'll be his first, team's second, as we get substitutions on both sides. Ben Winkler checking in for Chaminade, the 6'10 senior. And substitutions on the other side for the Brewster Bobcats.
Colin Keller also in for Chaminade for the first time, the 6'3 senior for the Red Devils. Here's a dribble drive in by Johnny Jordan and is fouled on the floor.
Foul should go against Abuka Okori. It does. It'll be his first, team third, with 3:37 left to go here in our opening period. 8-6, Brewster still with the lead. Chaminade with the basketball.
Pass out to Jamison White. He'll let it fly from distance and nothing but the bottom of the net.
His first triple of the night, his first 3 points.
And the first lead? No, Chaminade led early, 3-0. Now it's 9-8 Chaminade as the lead change here with 3:20 to play in the first. Okori with it on the dribble between the circles for the Bobcats. Looks out top. That's to Wilkins. Wilkins on the dribble drive in the corner to Fowler for a 3, no good. Rebound pulled down here by Panavas. Into the front court. Dribble drive in. Johnny Jordan kicks to the wing. That's to Keller. Keller had a tip but run down by Johnny Jordan. Works off the Winker screen. Jordan in, tried to throw a pass behind his head, and it's stolen away by Okori. Third turnover by the Red Devils. Quickly into the front court. Ball gets to the post and Wilkins. He'll dribble it back out, hand it off to Antonio Pemberton, the 6'1 sophomore who's checked in. To Okori. He's got the hot hand, and that hot streak keeps going. He's got 11 in the first quarter and gives Brewster the 11-9 advantage. Dribble drive, Johnny Jordan kicks to the wing. Three-point shot faked by Panavas. Now a pull-up on the baseline. Shot no good. Rebound putback is good, though. On the putback by Jamison White. Game knotted up at 11 points apiece.
Jamison White with 5 points now for Chaminade.
Brewster's Pemberton with it out top. Dribbles now toward the left side of the floor. Wants to set this play in motion. Uses the screen. Hands it off to Walters on the wing. Walters with 10 seconds to shoot. He'll turn and take the ball inside. Misses the runner. Rebound. Walters tipped it, but it's run down by Jamison White. He's showing off his balancing act on one foot. Ball knocked away by Walters and out of bounds. It'll be Chaminade basketball. In for the Red Devils, Tracy Collins, the 5'8 junior. Also in for the Red Devils, we see Colin Perry return. On the other side into the contest where Brewster is Ater Bolmean, the 6'9 junior. Here's Collins on a drive, fresh into the game. Shot no good. Rebound down to Walters for Brewster Academy. 11 all here. Pass comes to Fowler. Throws it out top to Walters. Looks in the paint. Now Pemberton gets a touch on the right side. He'll pull it way out front. Ball to Fowler now. He can shoot it from outside as well. Bolmean with it. Has a tip but run down by Pemberton. Pemberton on the drive, off the window and in for 2. Antonio Pemberton's first bucket of the contest. And with a minute to play in the first, Brewster has the 2-point advantage. Winker looking for it underneath, couldn't control it as it was knocked away by Fowler. Pemberton will look to bring it across for the Bobcats. Has it near the Blue Devil head at center court here. Works on the right side of Fowler. Back to Pemberton. He'll drive, kick top of the key. Extra pass to Walters. Fakes now, puts it on the deck. He'll give it out top to Bolmean for 3, and he gets the friendly roll on the tray. Uter Bolmean with a 3, and it's a 5-point lead for Brewster with 20 seconds to play in the first. Shot clock turned off. Drive in by Colin Perry. Had it tied up. Now he puts up a shot. Might have been fouled, no call. He'll play on as Fowler gets the rebound. A chance to beat a buzzer for Brewster Academy. With 8 seconds, they'll bring the ball into the front court. Pemberton on the dribble. kicks it out top. Looking for Fowler. Fowler, a tough three, no good as he fades away as the buzzer sounds. And after one, it's the Brewster Academy Bobcats 16, Chaminade 11. Back with second quarter action next on Central Illinois Sports.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Brewster Academy shooting 6 of 11 for 54% in the first quarter, 4 of 6 from behind the arc for 66. They have not been to the cherry stripe here in the first quarter. On the opposite side for Chaminade College Prep, 4 of 15, 28%, 2 of 5 for 40% from long range, and 1 of 2 for 50% from the free throw line. And to kick off our second quarter, it'll be Chaminade basketball. Charlie Hall back with your second quarter play-by-play.
Red Devils down by 5, but on the attack, as Brian told you to start the second period. As Panawaz gets it on the right wing, he had 5 points in that first quarter for Frank Bennett's squad. Out top, Jahadi White Jr. hands it off to Panawaz. He'll give it down low. Pass was a little wide for Jahadi White Jr. to handle. The 5th turnover by the Red Devils.
Sometimes Chaminade just a little too errant with those passes. Very aggressive when they try to get it to the White boys, but sometimes just a little too hard on those passes, and they get a little too tough to handle.
Into the front court, Pemberton with it. He'll work it on the wing. Here's a Corey. Thought about the 3 at 11 out of the gate for Brewster. He'll get it to Bolmean on the run, no good. And the rebound down to Colin Perry. Perry works it across on the bounce. Leaves it out top for Jordan. Jordan, quick launch 3. Johnny Jordan, top of the key, good. His first bucket of the contest. And reduces the Brewster lead down to 2.
Red Devils need to get him more involved in this offense somehow. Not really a big contributor here in the first quarter.
Pemberton with it on the left wing to O'Corey. He'll turn the corner, get downhill, little windmill shot, no good, and on the rebound, a foul against one of the Bobcats.
Looks like it's going to go against Fowler. It'll be his first, team first of the quarter here with 6:51. We've got substitutions coming in. It's a line change for the Bobcats.
Into the contest, Killian Torre. Also, we see Payday Moore back into the game. Also, for the first time tonight, we'll see Parth McLani, the 6'2 junior.
Guys, maybe it's just us been sitting here since 9 a.m., but I hear the word payday, and I could use one right now.
Thinking of the candy bar?
Candy bar. Payday, candy bar, bank account, whatever you want to take, I'll take it right now.
Here's a ball knocked away, and they'll say, no, just Panawaz lost it out of bounds. And a turnover on Chaminade, their 6th now. Favorite candy bar, Brian, ready to go.
Yes. Well, it's always going to start off with maybe a Snickers for me, but a payday is a nice backup.
Damon?
Frozen Snickers is hard to beat.
Ooh.
I'll go with the Milky Way.
Milky Ways are good. Paydays are good. Caramellos are good.
Actually,
just keep the Almond Joys away from me.
Now that you mentioned it, there's not too many candy bars I don't like. Here's more with the basketball.
Oh, yeah, we've got a ball game.
Yeah. Least favorite vegetable, all of them.
Yeah, pull up for a shot, no good. Rebound, Johnny Jordan. He'll take it into the front court on the bounce for Chaminade. A chance to tie or take the lead. Jahadi White Jr. on the turnaround shot. He's got 4 and ties the game up at 16 points apiece. Good contest as we thought it would be in this nightcap. Fowler out front. Leaves it to Torre. He'll pull up for a 3. Got banged around afterwards. No call on the rebound to Jamison White. White already his 3rd rebound for Chaminade, trying to retake the advantage here. Pulls up for a 3. Top of the key by Johnny Jordan. No good. Rebound secured by Sebastian Wilkins. Wilkins wants to take the dribble into the front court. He's been quiet offensively. Now the pass comes on the wing to Torre. Killian Torre in for two.
His first two of the basket. Really nice drive for Torre. Talent all up and down this roster for Brewster. And boy, anybody a capable scorer.
Jamison White going to play a little bully ball now. Gets inside and is fouled on the floor.
Foul, I believe. It's going to be Sebastian Wilkins. It'll be his first, team second for Brewster. Chaminade ball underneath their own basket.
Jamison White as a junior just looks so much more comfortable and confident out on the floor, and you can see why he's getting big-time offers. He can go down low and play. Also comfortable out on the wing. And it'll be exciting to see him here next year, as you assume Chaminade will be back, and just see the additional leap he takes from his junior to senior seasons.
There's a three-point shot, no good. Jahadi White Jr. with the rebound. Yeah, I think the biggest thing I've noticed is foot speed is just a lot better. Here's a pass to Jamison White on the wing for three, and he'll lock it home. White with a tray, shoots Chaminade back into the lead, 19-18 with 4:30 to play in the first half. Here's a pull-up shot. Wilkins trying to get going offensively. Had a shot blocked. Rebound put back is good, though, by Preston Fowler. And we get a whistle and a timeout by Brewster Academy. We'll pause as well. 4:22 to play in the half. It's 20-19. Brewster leads Chaminade.
Don't let injuries put you on the sideline. Quincy Medical Group's free sports injury clinic is your path to swift recovery. Our expert orthopedics and sports medicine team specializes in treating sports-related injuries with free evaluations from 7 to 9 a.m. every Monday through Friday. We also offer free sports concussion screenings weekdays in Quincy. No appointments are necessary. Get your game back on with QMG's free sports injury clinic. Visit quinцymedgroup.com/sports injury.
.422 to play in the half. It is a 20-19 Brewster lead as the Bobcats call the timeout, their first of this contest. Maybe looking to change up the defensive style coming out of the break here.
Both teams shooting 50% from long range right now, 4 of each for the field. Chaminade 7 of 20 overall, Brewster 8 of 19. 4 of 8.
Into the front court, Panawas with it. On the right side, dribble drive in. Shot it up, no good by Perry. Rebound batted around, pulled in by Torre for the Bobcats. Into the front court, Killian Torre to Wilkins. Directs some traffic up there, hands it off to his teammate Moore. Off on the wing, it goes to Fowler, and we get a foul away from the ball. This is going to head the other way.
They're going to call it on Killian Torre. That's going to be his first, team third. Turnover against Brewster will be their second. As it'll go back to the Red Devils here with just a little less than half a quarter to play.
Colin Keller checks back in for Chaminade. As we saw a quick breather here for Colin Perry. Jordan with it into the front court, out top to Keller. Turns down to 3, puts it on the deck. He'll give it in to Jahadi White Jr. The big man goes to work underneath. Shot up block, and the rebound down to Wilkins. Wilkins will push it into the front court, draws contact on the way, just powers right through it for 2.
Wilkins first of the night. You might remember him hitting the go-ahead game winner for Brewster last night over Lynn.
He was quiet in the first half last night too, but ended the game as the leading scorer and the hero for Brewster. Here's a 3, up and good. On the way from Colin Keller, and ties the game up at 22 points apiece. He has a little something to say to the Brewster bench
Keller,
after that
a kid
shot.
That didn't get a lot of minutes last night, Charlie. Steps in and contributes here in the first half.
Corey with it on the right wing. Quickly into the corner. Fowler going to try the 3, and the answer no good. And the rebound down to Colin Keller. He'll push it into the front court. Chaminade looking to retake the lead. Pass from Jamison White to Jahadi White. Results in a bucket. Jahadi White Jr. also fouled. He'll head to the charity stripe.
Fowler will pick it up. It'll be his second, team fourth. Jahadi White Jr. steps to the free throw line, where he's got 5 points on the evening and 1 of 2 from the charity stripe.
A little brotherly love that time from Jamison to Jahadi White Jr.
The junior will eye up the free throw, and it's up and good. Give him 6.
25-22. 2:40 still to play in this first half. Torrey brings it into the front court for the Bobcats. Turns the corner, gets downhill to the rim and in for 2.
Tough take for Killian Torres. He'll count the basket, give him 4 on the night. It'll be Panawaz picking up the foul. It'll be his first, team first of the quarter. Team first, I think, of the ball game here for Chaminade. Brewster at the free throw line. It's Killian Torres. First attempt of the night here for the Brewster Bobcats comes with 2:29 as they've got Antonio Pemberton checking into the contest along with Adder Bolmead. I'm just hoping I said that right.
It's a tear, but you were close. Yeah. A tear, Bolmead.
Potato, potato, tomato, potato. Free throw's good. Give him 3.
Game is tied at 25. 2:25 left in the first half. Panawatz with it on the wing. He'll throw a dangerous pass. Johnny Jordan able to corral it. That one lucky not to be headed the other way. Keller works it down low. Jahadi White grabbed and fouled. He'll shoot 2 as that's the 5th team foul by the Brewster Bobcats.
Foul will go against Sebastian Wilkins, his second. 5th of the quarter, as Charlie just mentioned to you. Officials will signal from the scorers table, and we'll get lined up here at the free throw line with 2:05. Jahadi White Jr. back to the free throw line here for 2 more. 2 of 4 from the line so far tonight. 6 points on the evening.
He's a big, strong, broad-shouldered young man, is Jahadi White Jr., and he creates some space in the paint.
First one is up and no good. The Chaminade coaching staff, Charlie, has shirts that say Chaminade Esto Vir. The guys in the production truck looked that up last night. In Latin, it means be a man. Second one is up and good. Give White 7.
26-25 with 2 minutes to play in the half. Torrey with the basketball. He has picked it up. Now attacks the rack again as it's blocked at the rim, and the rebound down to Panawitz.
Third for Panawaz here in the quarter. Cross-court pass to Jordan. 3 from the wing, no good. And the rebound secured by Wilkins.
Here's Sebastian Wilkins in a blink of an eye, coast to coast. Layup is up and good. And we get a whistle and a timeout for Chaminade. 1:35 to play in the half. Brewster has retaken the lead, 27-26.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
Timeout taken by Chaminade. Red Devils' first time out of the contest. They find themselves down 27-26. For Chaminade, I don't think you can be too disappointed with this first half effort, playing Brewster, who's one of the top 10 teams in the nation coming into the weekend.
Also the top-ranked team right now in the Nike EYBL, too. Undefeated, I believe, 9-0.
And here's a turnover as the ball gets thrown away.
7th of the game against Chaminade.
Yeah, 1:19 to play in the half. Here come the Bobcats of Brewster Academy out of New Hampshire. Here's a pass into the corner. Clyde Walters puts it in for 3.
His first triple of the night to go along with a rebound.
Pass inside to Jahadi White Jr. Kind of hit him with the shins. Kept it alive. Pass comes to the corner. Jamison White, 3 off the iron. No good. Rebound secured here by Pemberton. 48 seconds to play in the period. 30-26. Brewster on a 4-0 run after the game was tied at 26 points apiece. Torre with it out top. Works off of the screen from Bull Mead. Now has his pocket picked by Jamison White. No tie up here. They'll just play it on with 9 seconds to shoot. Bull Mead got away with a travel. Pass out top to Walters now. Walters kicks to the wing. Bull Mead on the dribble. He will not get a shot off. That's the shot clock violation. A turnover for Brewster. It heads back the way of Chaminade with 14.9 seconds to play in the first half.
Well, if you're Chaminade, Charlie, like you just talked about, only 3 turnovers in the half for Brewster, and you're still only down by 4.
You'd like to beat a buzzer, though, huh?
Indeed.
Everybody likes beating a buzzer. Johnny Jordan has it. He'll drive in, puts up a runner. No good. Rebound down to Walters, and we have reached halftime. It is the Brewster Bobcats 30, the Chaminade Red Devils 26. Halftime stats and our final visit with Money River Sports editor Matt Schuckman of this 2025 Quincy Shootout. Your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. Hi, this is Scott Davis from Little Jess, and I've got some exciting news for you. Jeep just announced an unheard of 20% off our entire selection of new 24 Jeep Gladiator, Mojaves, and Rubicons. With 20% off, you can save over $12,000 on each of these adventurous models during the Start Something New sales event. The snow is coming, and what better reason to get the best four-wheel drive on the market and to save 20% in the process. Hurry in or log on to littlejess.com today because 20% won't last long. Little Jess served the Tri-States for 7 decades.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Time for our 9th and final interview of the day, our 13th in 2 days with the man, the myth, the legend. It's Matt Schuckman, Muddy River Sports Editor. Here's Charlie with Schuck.
Muddy River Sports Editor Matt Schuckman alongside. Good contest here in the final game, and we were talking about on the broadcast, Matt, if you're Chaminade going toe-to-toe with one of the best teams in the nation, you're not satisfied because you're Chaminade, but you have to be pretty happy so far.
Yeah, no question about it. It's been an interesting. I was busy during the first quarter doing interviews, post-game interviews from the Quincy High game, so I really didn't get to see a whole lot of the first quarter. But you got big bodies banging against each other. You got teams that are attacking the rim. You got teams that are showing a little bit of patience and going. But the key is they're going right at each other. This hasn't been slow. It hasn't been stale. It's been an entertaining game.
You get Jamison White. We were talking about how much he's improved from a year ago, just the overall foot speed, his confidence on that shot on the outside. And then you got Jahadi White Jr. underneath, man. He demands the basketball down low, and once he gets it, he's a big, strong man.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, and you can see big hands for both of them, big, strong upper body. But look at the undercarriage, the thighs, the hips. I mean, they can stack up on the post. They can back you down. You're not going to move them, but they're going to move you if they're in position. And they do a great job of getting that base, which is always important for a post guy, to get that base and to be able to then use to lean on somebody and do a great job of it.
This Brewster Bobcats team showing how versatile they are on the offensive side. Big game yesterday by Sebastian Wilkins. Big first half by Abuka Akori, who reported in the first 11 points. There's a reason this team is nationally ranked and still in the conversation to play in those Chipotle Nationals.
Well, yeah, and this Brewster team's fun to watch. The thing that has impressed me most about them this weekend is the way they play together. You know, it's not flashy by any means. Good defensive team, share the basketball, work well with each other, feed off each other. It's what you want.
You've been in the gym here about 13 and a half hours, I believe. You've enjoyed every minute of it, but you'll have a little bit of coverage for folks to read about coming up maybe later this evening, maybe tomorrow. Might even be Monday morning. You might need to take a day to rest.
No. We'll have it up for you tomorrow morning on MuddyRiverSports.com. We'll see. I may go home and get a little cat nap in before I start riding, but there's plenty of work to do.
It's been a fun Quincy shootout. Still a second half left. 30-26, our halftime lead for Brewster Academy on top of Chaminade. Back with halftime stats and the Little Jess halftime show next.
From competitive youth sports to high school and college athletes to fitness enthusiasts, sports injuries can easily put you on the sidelines. Our orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine physicians are here to diagnose and treat your sports injuries should they arise. Every step of your journey matters to us, and when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. At Blessing Health, we've got you covered from head to toe.
About sick of winter, are you? That's the bad news. I don't think the winter's going to end anytime soon. The good news is we have a winter sale, so anything you might be looking for winter is on sale right now at your local Farm Home Supply, including 30% off all Burn outerwear and Noble Outfitters outerwear. And the bird's always hungry. You got a 40-pound bag of black oil sunflower seed for $16.99, or buy more, save more with our suet cakes, 5 for under $5. Keep your handsies and toesies warm. We got 25% off all of our casual shoes or Kinko winter gloves.
Find all these deals and more right now at farmandhomesupply.com.
Welcome you back here for the last time on the Little Jess Motors halftime show here from the Quincy Shootout. Brewster Academy in the first half, 12 of 25 from the floor for 48%, 5 of 10 from long range for 50%. Just one free throw attempt here in the first half for Brewster Academy. They make it in the hands of Killian Torre for 100%. Halftime scoring, Antonio Pemberton with 2, Abuka Akore with 11, Clyde Walters with 3, Ader Bolmeen with 4, Sebastian Wilkins with 4, Preston Fowler with 2, Killian Torre with 4 for Brewster Academy. Brewster's largest lead of the contest was 5. That was late in the first quarter. On the opposite side for the Chaminade College Red Devils, they shoot 9 of 27 in the first half, 33%, 5 of 11 from long range for 45, and 3 of 5 from the free throw line for 60%. Johnny Jordan with 3 points, Jamison White with 8, Colin Keller with 3, Elijah Ponawas with 5, and Jahadi White Jr. with 7. Chaminade's largest lead, 3 points. That was about halfway through the first quarter. 5 ties, 7 lead changes here in the first half. Brewster led 11-16 after the first. Chaminade outscored them 15-14 in the second to get us to the 30-26 halftime score with Brewster in the lead. We'll step aside for one more break here on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. When we come back, Charlie Hull has your second half play-by-play. It's Brewster Academy and Chaminade College Prep from continuing coverage at the Quincy Shootout.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Just about ready for second half action here on Central Illinois Sports. Brewster Academy, the Bobcats on top of the Red Devils, 30-26 at the break. And it'll be, let's see, Bobcats basketball.
If you're just joining us, Chaminade in the black jerseys here tonight with white numbers and letters. Brewster Academy in the whites with navy blue. Brewster will have the basketball with your play-by-play. It's Charlie Hall.
All right, 1/2 left of the 2025 Quincy Shootout. Great event here once again. And trying to see if we can get this one to be a fun one down the stretch. As the ball comes to Wilkins on the right side for the Bobcats. Hands it up top to Corey. Skip pass over the top. Payday Moore has to save it in. He does so to his teammate Fowler. Reset. Fowler on the right side. Top of the key to Wilkins. Ball handoff comes to Torre. Kicks to the wing to Corey. They run him off the line. He'll attack the rack. Shot up is no good, but hammered on the play by Jahadi White Jr.
Jahadi White Jr. will pick up his first, team first of the quarter, 30 seconds in, as Brewster will go to the free throw line for their second and third tries of the night in the hands of Abuka Okore. 11 points on the night so far to go along with one defensive rebound. And the first one is up and through the net. This Brewster Academy team, Charlie, has players from a pretty international roster. A lot of guys from a lot of countries here, as the second one also falls through.
And we talked again yesterday just about how the game of basketball has grown globally. Even at the high school level, we're seeing a lot of the European influence as the ball now stolen away into the front court with it on the run. A little layup up and good on the finger roll by Abuka Okore.
He's got 15 in the contest.
8-point lead for Brewster. And now a timeout taken by Chaminade. 7:02 to play in the third. Brewster on a hot start to this second half. They lead Chaminade 34-26.
Don't let injuries put you on the sideline. Quincy Medical Group's free sports injury clinic is your path to swift recovery. Our expert orthopedics and sports medicine team specializes in treating sports-related injuries with free evaluations from 7 to 9 a.m. every Monday through Friday. We also offer free sports concussion screenings weekdays in Quincy. No appointments are necessary. Get your game back on with QMG's free sports injury clinic. Visit quincymedgroup.com/sports injury.
7:02 to play in the third. A 34-26 lead for Brewster as Chaminade calls the timeout. Frank Bennett and company trying to slow the roll of this Brewster Bobcat team. As Johnny Jordan will bring it toward the front court. He'll work it out of the wing to, that was, let's see, Panawas. Here's Jamison White. Might have been fouled. I don't even think might have was the correct phrasing. He was fouled. Wasn't called, and it'll be ball to bounce. To Chaminade, as they'll say Brewster touched it last. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Jordan to inbound, looking for Jahadi White Jr. Gets the ball over to Johnny Jordan. On the bounce with 5. Down low to Jahadi White Jr. In the paint to Perry. And a shot clock violation.
Nice defense there from Brewster. 9th turnover of the contest against Chaminade College Prep.
6 minutes, 30 seconds to play in the third. Here come the Bobcats on the prowl once again. Right side, Wilkins. He'll throw top of the key. That's to Fowler. Gets the ball reversed over to Okore. Now Moore on the drive, blocked by White and out of bounds.
The long arms of Jahadi White Jr. and Jamison White just cause a lot of trouble. I mean, just the physical build alone is enough, but the long reach of those two guys makes it very tough when you try to get inside.
And bounce pass out front to Fowler. Hands it off to Torre. Torre on the dribble drive, gets by his man, was going for the dunk. It was blocked. Rebound comes out front. Fowler gets it back now. They'll say that didn't touch the rim, so the shot clock is not reset. 5 seconds to shoot. Here's Wilkins on a pull-up jump shot, no good from the perimeter. And Jahadi White Jr. with the rebound.
His 7th.
Now an offensive foul going to be called on the illegal screen.
It's going to be Panawas again. It'll be his second, team second of the quarter with 5:47. Turnover on the play is the 10th against the Red Devils.
Into the front court where the basketball is the Brewster Bobcats. Killian Torre. He'll pass down low. Shot put up and in by Darian Moore.
His first 2 of the contest.
10-point game now for Brewster. This game was tied at 26, I believe, Brian. Was it not?
Yeah, right around that point.
So a 10-0 run by the Bobcats. Down the stretch of the first half and into the third.
Similar start to the third quarter that we saw last night for the Bobcats against Link Academy, as White's 3 is up and no good, but the possession will remain with Chaminade.
Fowler will pick up his 3rd, team first of the quarter here against Brewster with 5:15 left to go. Fowler, the only person now with 3 fouls for Brewster Academy. Nobody in foul trouble right now for Chaminade College Prep as they have let them go here, and it's going to be a turnover on the Red Devils. They're 11.
Torre into the front court as that ball was just thrown right to Preston Fowler on the inbounds play. He was open. Out top now Wilkins. He's got it on the perimeter. 5 minutes to play in the third. Trying to take White off the dribble. Jamison White, good defense, knocks the ball away and out of bounds. 12 seconds to shoot as it'll be ball out of bounds on the baseline for the Bobcats.
Chaminade likes to get things just a little chaotic on the defensive side. They really want to make you uncomfortable if given the opportunity, and obviously able to throw their bodies into it if they can. As a 3 up, no good. Rebound comes down to the hands of Okore.
And the rebound now saved inbounds, and Johnny White Jr. runs it down. Jordan with it out top to Jamison White. Quick one down low to Jahadi White. Gathers, shoots, misses. He'll shoot 2 as he's bumped and fouled.
We'll see who gets the foul called, and it looks like it's going to go against Killian Torre. It'll be his 2nd, team 2nd of the quarter here, as Jahadi White goes to the line for 2 more. 3 of 6 from the line tonight. 7 total points to go along with 8 rebounds for Jahadi White Jr. He'll eye up the first, and in through the net is good. Give him his 8th. 4:30 left to go here in the third quarter. No matter where you're watching from, we're glad you're either staying up late with us or getting into the late hours here on Central Illinois Sports.
Late on the East Coast for our friends from New Hampshire.
That's a heck of an episode of Saturday Night Live you're getting to watching here tonight. Second one up for White Jr. is good. He's got 9.
It is an 8-point contest with 4:20 to play in the third. Ball comes to Torre. Shovels it off on the right side to Okore. Okore finds an opening in the lane. And the foul called out front. And we'll say 2 shots.
Foul is going to go against Jamison White. It'll be his first of the contest. And team 3rd, of the third quarter. As Okore goes to the free throw line. 2 of 2 tonight for Okore. Again, kind of like last night, Chaminade has not played a bad basketball game, I don't think, but Brewster just playing a little bit better. Okore makes the first. He's got 16. And despite it being 10 o'clock, there are still a nice amount of people here in this gymnasium. As he gets the second, give him 17. And we've got a little bit of a tie-up here after the made ball.
They're going to call
Jamison White with the foul. A little bit of a bear hug, I guess you could call it. It'll be his second, team 4th.
They called a double foul, I think is what they did here.
other one was called on
They will.
Killian Torre, so a double foul. Haven't seen that in a while.
It'll be Torre's team third on the side for Brewster. And it'll be Chaminade College Prep coming out.
Only took us 34 and a half quarters, and we had our first double foul of the day.
I was going to say, you know how to make both coaches mad? Call it double foul. 4:04 to play in the third. 10-point Brewster lead. Chaminade on the attack, trying to cut into that advantage here. Jordan comes to get it. Thought about the three now, drives in. Little free throw line jump shot, no good. Rebound out of bounds off of Pemberton. It'll be Chaminade basketball with a fresh shot clock. Red Devils look to the bench for the play call as Johnny Jordan will throw it in. Looking. When all else fails, try to throw it to Jahadi White Jr. Ball tipped out of bounds. I don't think it ever hit Jahadi White Jr.
I don't think so either.
I think the referee was shielded by the coach there, and that he bought a bounce here for the Red Devils.
I think that was the right call, as they'll get to inbound it here, and Colin Perry will inbound in front of his own teammates.
Nearly an over and back. Johnny Jordan drives in, soars, can't get it to go. Foul, though. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
Foul's going to go against Antonio Pemberton. It'll be his first, team fourth. 3:44 left to go here in the third. Johnny Jordan goes to the free throw line tonight. He knocked down a triple in the first half. These are his two first tries from the charity stripe here this evening. First one's up and good. Colin Keller checks back in for the Red Devils as Panawaz will get a well-deserved break. He's a hard-working player for this team. Second one out of Jordan's hands, rolls in and out of the rim, no good. Rebound secured by Jamison White. He loses the basketball as it's stripped away by Darian Moore.
Pemberton will bring it into the front court for the Bobcats. Pass on the right side, Fowler dishes on the baseline, Wilkins. Out on the right side, it's Darian Moore for a three, it's good. Moore has 5 and makes it 41-29. And we'll get a timeout for Frank Bennett and the Chaminade Red Devils. 3:15 to play in the third. 41-29, Brewster on top of Chaminade back after this timeout.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Keppy. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
Out of the timeout. 3:15 to play in the third. Chaminade trailing by a dozen here to the Brewster Bobcats. Trying to find some consistency on the offensive side of the Red Devils and string together some stops.
Brewster Academy shooting 15 of 35 from the floor right now. Chaminade just 9 of 32.
Ooh. That's a tough one.
They are 5 of 12, however, from behind the arc.
They've had very few opportunities in this one where the shot was not contested, and that's a credit to Brewster for going up and challenging shots without fouling.
Ball comes on the wing. Dribble drive in, chop it up and good. Colin Perry with a nice take to the rack.
His first points of the contest.
Pemberton brings it across. Gives it off to Wilkins, who dries the hands on the shorts. Walters with it. Ball handoff goes to Darian Moore. Moore loses it out of bounds. No, they'll say it was tipped. And it'll stay on the baseline here with the Brewster Bobcats.
Just 17 left on the shot clock as they'll inbound underneath their own basket.
Walters nearly lost it there. Gets a grasp on it now. Dishes off in the corner to Corey. He's in double digits tonight for the Bobcats. Works out of the screen. Bounce pass to Wilkins. Shot fake and attacks the rim with some aggressiveness here.
Drew everybody off with the big ball fake and opened up the lane and just hammered it home. Little late night snack here on CIS.
Out top, Jamison White hands it off to Keller. Now Jordan on the left side, Perry. Just over 2 minutes to play in the third period. They'll find Johnny Jordan in the corner for a three. And Johnny Jordan toes the line and knocks it down.
He's got 7 on the night.
Seems like he could be a kid that could pour some points in a hurry. Maybe needs to look to shoot it a bit more. Pemberton has it for the Bobcats. Looks to work off of the screen by Wilkins. Finds him top of the key. How about another one? Oh, blocked this time at the rim by Jamison White. And 2 shots because he said, I didn't want to see this like you're seeing now on the Northwestern Mutual Instant Replay.
It'll be the third against Jamison White. 5th of the quarter now against Chaminade. So for the remaining 136, Brewster in the bonus. As stepping to the free throw line will be Sebastian Wilkins. He has not been at the charity stripe tonight, has 6 points. As his team enjoys a 9-point advantage here late in the third. He'll eye up the first and down through the net with ease.
Sitting down is Colin Perry as Panawa is back into the game for the Red Devils of Chaminade.
Second one up and also good. Wilkins with 8.
Makes it an 11-point lead again for the Brewster Bobcats. Jamison White with it at the free throw line. Threw it out front. Ball knocked loose, and they're going to call a foul on Pemberton here as he checked the man into the boards.
It'll be Pemberton's second. That'll be the 5th of the quarter now against Brewster, and we'll make our way off to the opposite side for free throws here as it's going to be Colin Keller stepping to the free throw line for Chaminade College Prep. He's got 3 on the night. As Chaminade trying to will themselves back into this game, but Brewster little by little just starting to extend this lead. Keller's first up and good.
Trying to cut it to single digits again with 124 playing this third quarter.
Second one for Keller. He's got 5 now as he makes both free throws.
9-point game. If you could pull it to 6 or 7 by the end of the third, if you're Chaminade, I think you'd be happy. Brewster trying to make sure that doesn't happen. As Pemberton has it on the wing and a foul away from the ball again.
Well, it might be Jamison White as things are getting a little bit heated here at Quincy Shootout After Dark.
Here's the thing about messing with Jamison White. Jahadi White comes with him.
And though they may not be twins,
they're not
they
twins.
are
They're
brothers.
And they will stick up for one another. Foul?
Foul is going to go against, that's going to be against Jamison White. I believe that's going to be his 4th. And to the line will be Darian Moore for the bonus free throws. Moore has 5 points on the evening. And misses the first here with 111 as checking back in will be Colin Perry.
Jamison White has to sit down here.
Well,
Chippy out there.
That's going to make things a little bit tougher here for Chaminade College Prep. Jamison White or Jahadi White can take care of things inside. Jamison White can take care of the being the defensive bulldog a little bit outside of the lane if they need to.
It's 4 fouls here in the third quarter for Jamison White.
Moore will get the second. He's got 6. Brewster 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Chaminade 8 of 11.
Pass on the wing, looking for Keller. Thrown behind him a bit, and a turnover by the Red Devils as Brewster turned up the intensity.
It's a baker's dozen in the turnover department here. No pun intended for Chaminade.
Into the front court, Pemberton on the bounce with less than a minute to play in the third. Works it to Walters on the right wing. Deep in the corner to Wilkins. Now out top, Moore will get a touch. He'll go for a pull-up shot, no good. Rebound down to Colin Keller. Keller brings it across. 2 seconds between game shot and a shot clock. 3 on the way by Panawas, no good. Rebound, it's a battle for it. Keller kept it alive. It comes free to Jahadi White Jr. with a spin move, missed it over the rim, no good. And a rebound to Brewster Academy. Into the front court with it is Okori. With 15 seconds to play in the third. 10-point lead and trying to add on. Close to 5 seconds here. Close to 5 seconds here, and it is 5 seconds. 6.2 seconds to play in the third.
Just the 4th turnover of the game against Brewster Academy, and kind of an odd one there is you don't see them hold on to the ball like that for very long.
Now the Brewster coaches are upset with something, talking to the official. Now we're going to see, we're going to need the services of the broom boy again down here.
These young kids have done a heck of a job here this weekend, Charlie.
They're staying up late here at Blue Devil Gym.
Well,
he's laughing. He's having a good time. 6.2 seconds to play in the third. Jordan with the basketball, puts up a runner. It is no good as the buzzer sounds, and we head to the fourth. Brewster Academy 46, Chaminade 36. Final quarter of action next on Central Illinois Sports.
No. About sick of winter, are you? That's the bad news. I don't think the winter's going to end anytime soon. The good news is we have a winter sale, so anything you might be looking for winter is on sale right now at your local Farm Home Supply, including 30% off all Burn outerwear and Noble Outfitters outerwear. And the bird's always hungry. You got a 40-pound bag of black oil sunflower seed for $16.99, or buy more, save more with our suet cakes, 5 for under $5. And keep your handsies and toesies warm. We got 25% off all of our casual shoes or Kinko winter gloves.
Find all these deals and more right now at farmandhomesupply.com.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
Getting ready for the 4th quarter, Brewster Academy shooting 16 of 38 from the field, 42%. 6 of 13 behind the arc for 46%. 8 of 10 from the charity stripe for 80%. On the opposite side, Chaminade shooting just 11 of 37 from the field, 29%, but 6 of 15 from behind the arc for 40%, and 8 of 11 from the free throw line for 72%. Ibuka Okore leading the Brewster Bobcats with 17 points. On the opposite side here, Jahadi White Jr. has 9. Johnny Jordan has 7 for the Red Devils. It'll be their basketball to begin our final quarter of play, and back with the action is Charlie Hull.
Well, hopefully, cool heads can be maintained in this 4th quarter. So got a little chippy there at the end of the third.
It would not be the first time that we have seen tempers flare in the final game of this shootout.
Here's Jamison White playing with 4 fouls, but knocking down a 3. Chaminade knows they're going to need him if they're going to come back in this one.
He's got 11.
But he's got to be really careful on the defensive side. Wilkins with it out front. Ball gets reversed to Moore on the right side. Fowler. Fowler has picked it up in the corner, now out top. Getting by his man is Wilkins to the window, no good. Rebound, Jamison White.
He's got 5.
White with the ball, gives it off to Jordan. To Jahadi White Jr. Now to Jamison White for a 3, no good. Rebound secured by Okori. Bobcats with the basketball, 7:02 to play. They lead by 7. Have been pretty dominant in the second half, to be honest. Has Brewster. Torre with it into the corner. Ball comes back to Wilkins now. He'll try to break his man down off the dribble. That's Jamison White. Could go out and try to foul him out here. Drive in, leans in, shot up with contact, no call. Rebound down on the play to Jahadi White Jr. Panawas on the wing to Johnny Jordan. 3, and it's good. Chaminade trying to make the comeback. They cut it down to a 4-point game with 6:19 to play.
Johnny Jordan now with 10 points into double figures.
Torre into the front court. Works off of the screen. Ball knocked loose. Torre picks it up. Passes on the right side to a Corey. Drives in, got the man off of his feet. In Jahadi White Jr. Good shot fake. Foul call. They'll shoot 2.
Just the second foul against Jahadi White Jr. First of the quarter here against Chaminade, as we're just 2 minutes into the final frame here. Stepping to the free throw line, it'll be Abuka Okore. 4 of 4 from the line so far. 17 points on the evening. As he'll try and re-extend this lead for Brewster Bobcats in the Brewster Academy. First one is up and good. Second free throw up, also good. Okore now with 19, still leading all scorers in this contest, and perfect from the free throw line.
Bobcats with the timeout, 5:58 left. It's Brewster 48, Chaminade 42.
Don't let injuries put you on the sideline. Quincy Medical Group's free sports injury clinic is your path to swift recovery. Our expert orthopedics and sports medicine team specializes in treating sports-related injuries with free evaluations from 7 to 9 a.m. every Monday through Friday. We also offer free sports concussion screenings weekdays in Quincy. No appointments are necessary. Get your game back on with QMG's free sports injury clinic. Visit quincy.medgroup.com/sports injury.
Hey! You like Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream? It's a pepper thing.
Timeout taken by the Brewster Bobcats. They lead by 6, 48-42 on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard with 5:58 to play. Chaminade trying to make a little run here, though. Make it interesting down the stretch. As Jordan has the basketball off to Perry. He has his pocket pick. Now Okore with the steal and the slam.
Okore now with 21. 14 turnovers now against Chaminade.
Picked him clean that time. And then with the emphatic dunk. Here's Panawas, shot blocked. Rebound down to Torre. He'll shovel it out to Moore. Top of the key, Fowler gets a touch, and Brewster says, let's take a little time here as they have an 8-point lead in the basketball with just over 5 minutes left. Here's Torre, drives by Jamison White, kicks to the wing, ball knocked loose. And was it touched? Was it not touched? That is the question. Matt Schuckman's right there. He's an honest guy. He'd let you know.
Matt will give you the scoop.
Let's take a look at that dunk a moment ago. The steal right at half court and the big time hammer. Thanks to Northwestern Mutual and Sheila Davidson-Meyer, your representative, for being our sponsor of the instant replay on Central Illinois Sports. 5 minutes to play as Torre has it. 10 on the shot clock to Fowler. Back to Torre. Works off of the screen. A little up and under. Ball knocked loose. They will lose it out of bounds with the shot clock expiring, and a big-time stop for the Chaminade Red Devils. 5th turnover by Brewster Academy on the evening.
Chaminade showing they can flex their muscle a little bit on the defensive side here as well, as they'll wipe up a little bit of sweat here and they say, hey, Broom boys, we're not done yet here.
Come on, Broom kid. Get out of here.
Broom kid. Broom kid. Run, run, run.
Broom kid's going to leave his chair. Broom kid's going to... Never watch Hey Arnold?
Well,
Can't say that I have.
What?
Yeah.
That's back in the 1900s.
I was a Rugrats fan.
Stoop kids going to leave a stoop? You never saw that?
I'm just a few years older than you guys. I was more of a
black and white TV kind
more of a black.
She was an Atari guy.
Yeah, I mean, I had the old 2800. We rocked a lot of Pitfall and Asteroids in my house back in the day.
So, you know, it looks like that as we get a little help on the broom action here by Killian Torre, who looked like he was training for curling in the Olympics there. He could run the brush, I believe.
Can't wait till we get to bring curling live here on Central Illinois Sports.
How do we, there's an illegal screen not called.
He felt that one.
Ouch. And here's the ball now stolen away by Fowler. He'll push it ahead. Torre will lay it up and lay it in for 2. 10-point lead.
Torre with just 6 points on the night, but the defense for Brewster causing all sorts of havoc now, 15 turnovers.
Jordan with it out front. Works off the screen from Jamison White into a triple team. Out of it to Jahadi White Jr. 3. It's an air ball. Jamison White saves it off of the Brewster man and Wilkins, and it will stay with the Red Devils.
We've seen that the last 2 nights when Brewster's opponents have started to get back into the game. They've been able to ratchet up a notch on the defensive level, and that's what they've done here. Chaminade was making a run. Brewster Academy has picked it up on defense, and Chaminade's down to their last 4 minutes and 15 seconds, trailing by 10.
Perry with it out top, works it on the wing. Jamison White trying to feed Jahadi White, knocked away. Good defensive interior pressure there by Fowler. Out of bounds on the baseline for the Red Devils. 11 seconds showing on the shot clock. Pass into the corner to Jordan. Tries to get downhill. Runner in the lane. No good. Rebound Jamison White. Tip up, won't fall. Jahadi White with the follow, I believe.
I believe it was Panawaz.
Was it Panawaz who got a hand in there? A lot of hands in. They'll say Panawaz gets credit for the bucket. Chaminade looking to string together some stops here. The bench has the rhythmic clap going. Out top with it to Corey, knocked into the backcourt and run down there with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Trying to break his man down off the dribble. Corey kicks it right side. Wilkins fakes the 3, now steps up and fires away with a long 2. And a timeout taken by Brewster. 3:17 to play. Big shot by Wilkins, just like last night. They lead 54-44 with 3:17 left. As they clarify, that was just a 2, and we get the timeout. We'll pause as well.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Hi, my name's Sierra Burns here with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, your low overhead dealership. We have new and used Lincoln Corsairs, Nautiluses, and even the Navigator. Come on out and see our new Lincolns for your next luxury vehicle.
3:17 to play. Timeout was taken by Brewster Academy. They have a 10-point lead after the made 2-pointer with his toe just on the line by Sebastian Wilkins.
Thank you all for still sticking around with us here on Central Illinois Sports. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. Brian Shoemaker, Damon Emmerich, Charlie Hall, bringing you all the action here from the 7th annual Shootout. If you're a longtime viewer, how have you been sticking around this long?
You like us. You really like us. On the wing with it is Jamison White. He's played the entirety of this fourth quarter with 4 fouls. Leaves it off to Panawaz. Perry out top, down to Jahadi White. In traffic. Throws it back out. Perry, 3. Bang, it goes. Little in and out game there. And makes it a 7-point contest with 2:42 to play. Torre to Wilkins. Hands it up now to Moore. Fowler in the corner. Going to try to feed the paint down low. to Wilkins, finds the cutter, and Torrey with the left hand runner up and in.
Torrey has 8.
56-47. Back to that 9-point lead. Jamison White with the basketball. Works off of the screen. Pulls up for a 3. It's an air ball. Johnny White will try to save it in, but they'll say he stepped on the baseline first. And it'll be Brewster basketball.
Well, it's not to say that both teams aren't playing hard defense, Charlie, but it feels like every shot that Chaminade gets is tough. It's uncomfortable. There are not a lot of open looks, not a lot of easy gimmies here for the Red Devils tonight.
2 minutes to play. This is the 2-minute warning. Here's a drive into the basket by Abuka Akori.
23 for him tonight now.
He has come to play. Here's a drive in Jamison White. He'll lay it over the front of the rim and in for another 2.
13.
If you're Chaminade, you can't trade baskets. Down by 9 with 1:35 to play. Torrey will bring it into the front court for the Bobcats. Works the pass left side. Akori. He'll pull up for a 3, trying to put the nail in the coffin. Rebound on the miss to Johnny White Jr. Perry now fouled out front by an aggressive Torrey.
For Torrey, it'll be his 4th. Just the first of the quarter for either team with 1:14 left to go. Charlie, we've seen the advertisements for the all-access Blue Devils here during the timeout breaks. I'd like to have an all-access on the court for this one, as these guys have been chirping at each other all game.
Here's a tough turnaround shot. Johnny Jordan with the make.
He's got a dozen.
7-point game. Just over a minute left. Chaminade not ready to call quits. As Wilkins has it in the backcourt, he'll give it off to Akori. He's full speed ahead across. 1 foul here for Chaminade in the 4th quarter. They will not foul. As Torrey will drive in and lose it out of bounds. They'll say, though, Chaminade touched it last. Ball out of bounds on the baseline. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Wilkins to inbound. Inbounds pass is tipped. Wilkins actually runs it down, and he'll be fouled by Jamison White, who will foul out.
He will exit the contest with 13 points, 6 rebounds, while Jamison White, as it's going to be Colin Keller checking in, 2nd foul of the quarter against Chaminade. Three-second differential between game clock and shot clock with a fresh 35.
And another foul, this one on Keller.
Keller with a foul, his first, team 3rd.
Ball out on the sideline to the Bobcats. Foul, trying to foul was Perry. He'll be called for one here.
It's the 4th against the Red Devils. We'll be in bonus for the remaining half minute of play.
28.5 seconds in a 7-point contest. The 2-shot foul kind of took away some of the, that's a turnover on the inbounds as Wilkins did not come back in, and then the ball got batted back his way. But in the old 1-and-1 days, that pressure, you could really feel that on the guys out there. But now, with the 2-shot, it kind of has taken away some of that flair for the dramatic. 26 seconds to play here, though. Here comes Johnny Jordan into the front court. A little hesitation, drive in, and his shot gets blocked out of the lane by a combination of Moore and Wilkins, and we get a timeout for Chaminade. 19.3 seconds left. 58-51. Brewster leads Chaminade. We're back after this break.
Don't let injuries put you on the sideline. Quincy Medical Group's free sports injury clinic is your path to swift recovery. Our expert orthopedics and sports medicine team specializes in treating sports-related injuries with free evaluations from 7 to 9 a.m. every Monday through Friday. We also offer free sports concussion screenings weekdays in Quincy. No appointments are necessary. Get your game back on with QMG's free sports injury clinic. Visit quincy.medgroup.com/sports injury.
Timeout by the Red Devils. They trail by 7 with 19.3 seconds remaining. Chaminade still in the timeout huddle here as the Broom Kids getting their last sweep possibly of the 2025 shootout completed.
A lot of volunteers going to this weekend, from Broom Kids all the way up to the front gate staff, honorary coaches. Takes a small village here to put on this event.
And bounce pass for the Red Devils. 3-point shot up, no good on the air ball here. And on the rebound, Payday Moore will have it. And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
It'll be Panawaz picking up the foul. That's his third. As we'll head to the line for bonus shots with 14 seconds and a little bit to go. Moore will step to the free throw line. His third and fourth attempts of the night. He's got 5 on the evening. Eyes up the first and off the front of the rim and back down to the floor. No good. Second one also goes down. And Moore's got 7.
59-51 with 11 seconds to play now, and a foul out front called on Moore himself.
His second, team second.
10 seconds to play. Inbounds pass to Jahadi White Jr. He'll attack down low. Up and under, missed the shot. Put it back up on the tip, and it's good. 6-point game, and the Bobcats don't have to inbound it here. They're trying to hand it. Now we get a little possible scuffle here as Colin Perry was trying to make a Corey take the ball out of bounds. He says, I don't really have to inbound it. This game is over.
We'll get a quick timeout here from Jason Smith as he looks to curtail the shuffle here with 4/10 of a second left.
I don't think he has to take it out there. Nobody called the timeout. I think the game could just be declared over here with 4/10 of a second. We've got coaches talking to every official on the court now.
Well, when you're in the Gem City, maybe for the first time, you're trying to say, where's the place to go eat after we're done here?
He said it's a little late, though, but Gem City Pizza, pretty solid. Try the Jeff Special.
If you're going to sit around for a larger, more in-depth meal, maybe the patio, Bootaloo's.
There's 4/10 of a second left. That's it. That's all. Just trying to find a final. If I had some money to bet on this, which you can't bet on high school games, but bet you 59-53 is going to be the final.
You can go to Springfield. You can have a nice meal at Olive Garden. It'd be lovely. Bed Bath & Beyond, Home Depot. Make a night of it.
If you've got enough time.
I'm pretty sure Bed Bath & Beyond is closed. It's to the beyond. R.I.P. Inbounds pass comes in. Look, that final 4/10 comes off, and a
bet the over.
Win for the Brewster Bobcats here, as they finish their Quincy shootout experience with a 2-0 record. Chaminade goes 0-2 in shootout action. And we will take our final break of the 2025 shootout, where we'll come back with final stats after this.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Kepi. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
Welcome back to Blue Devil Gymnasium. Final in the last game of the 2025 Quincy Shootout. A 59-53 win for the Brewster Bobcats over the Chaminade Red Devils. And Abuka Akori got it started early for this Brewster Academy squad. And although Chaminade made it tighter including in the fourth quarter. Never able to make the comeback in this one. And Brewster with the victory.
For Brewster Academy, they shoot 21 of 47 from the floor, 6 of 14 from behind the arc, 11 of 14 from the free throw line. Antonio Pemberton finishes with 2 points. Darian Moore with 7. Those all came in the second half. Abuka Okore with 23, 11, and 12 in each half respectively. Clyde Walters finishes the night with 3. Ader Bolmean with 3. Sebastian Wilkins finishes up with 10. Preston Fowler with 3, and Killian Torre with 8. On the opposite side for the Chaminade College Prep Red Devils, 18 of 53 from the field tonight, 9 of 22 from behind the arc, 8 of 11 from the free throw line. Colin Perry with 5 second-half points. Johnny Jordan finishes with 12 tonight. Jamison White with 13. Colin Keller with 5. Elijah Ponawaz with 7. And Jihadi White Jr. finishes with 11. Scoring by quarter, Brewster Academy leads 16-11 after the first. It was 30-26 after Chaminade outscored them 15-14. Brewster Academy outscores Chaminade in the third 16-10, and Chaminade wins the fourth quarter 17-13 for our final score of 59-53. 5 ties, 7 lead changes in the contest.
It's been a fun couple days, gentlemen, and the 2025 Quincy Shootout is in the books. Thanks to all of you who have joined us here on Central Illinois Sports. Thanks to all the volunteers who have made this great event possible. We're looking forward to the 2026 Shootout already, and we hope you'll join us at that point on another Central Illinois Sports presentation.